Our friends, welcome back to another live stream on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma, where we do the Redstone, which is why I'm in red. Get it? You know, Redstone? It's not just in the name, it's in the colour. Lucaro says funky music today. This is the music from the Dicey Dungeons game. I thought I'd try it out and see how we get along with these vibes, you know. Also, Lucaro, look what I've been building. Oh, I spent so much time, you know, putting all of these blocks and downloading files. I mean, placing all of the blocks and loading schematic. I mean, you know. We got like 4 different things to investigate today. Okay, these contraptions behind me, then something to do with the sheep farm, then something to do with storage in the Nether and allays, and also I want to work on a farm idea that I've had in mind for a long time. So those are my objectives for today's stream. It also looks to me like I'm offline. I'm just going to refresh my page over there, and I can see that we're live. Very cool. So we've been investigating tree farms, and we were trying to create a system that pushes the blocks up. We talked about like update orders over here for sticky pistons and stuff. It looks like this can be simplified, and these designs were sent to me by Lucaro, so shout out my dude, thank you for helping out. And these appear to use like lecterns and comparators. Let's go hit the switch and see what happens. Ah, that'll push a block up, won't it? And then pull it back in. How does that work again? So like... Oh, I see. There's the observers on that side pointing into that block, and then the ones on that side, yeah. So if we watch it from the back, it will probably make a lot of sense too. The signal slowly increases, and then it gets to reach each of these blocks and push up what's ever in the middle. So let's go put a log, right? Or 3, 4, 5, 6. So we would do that, and this thing would push them all up. Very cool. Now these other contraptions do the same thing. This one is, I think, a small design but slow, and this one is a fast design that's bigger. Yeah, so what were the troubles that we were running into when we did this a while back? It was the bud powering of the sticky pistons, if I remember correctly. Like how that will extend 2 at a time. How are we avoiding that here? It looks to me like that would have the same effect. So let's put a log, hit the lever. But it doesn't. And then we're left with that. If I come over here, this can extend it like a lot further as well. Like this is taller, isn't it? If I come over here, do that, and then put some sort of power source at the back. Why does it not do that over here? I feel like I'm missing something, you know? Why does it behave differently? I mean, I'm actually scared to break it by putting a block there, but it doesn't work the same way. Chat, someone's got to solve that one for me. It first powers the block, then the piston directly. But like, okay, yeah, no, there is, okay, there might be something different going on here, like, that still, you see that's at the same time. Unless, I could understand if it's already powered the one down below, right? Like if that one's extended by the, oh wait, yeah, so, I now know how it works. Oh, that's clever. Okay. Let's go ahead and use these 2 blocks. And then a book and quill. These are all tools in the redstone arsenal that we need to learn. I put in 15 pages. Right. So this bit of redstone powers that block. Yeah. Then the next bit. You see it on... Okay, so we learned something. That's amazing. Right, that's really important. In fact, I'm going to leave this here like that to remind me if ever I need to. So it's the increasing signal strength that gives you the... That's fascinating. And then that would push up a bunch of blocks. I think if you do that, yeah, you'll break it. So you have to let it run all the way to the top. So something else that you might need is like something that detects it reaching the top and sends a signal back down to the bottom. Because the pulse needs to stay on. Whatever the input is, the pulse has to stay on. Anyway, we now have a way to elevate trees upwards if we so desire. Or elevate blocks. This is actually, I think this is the component that we needed. No, with this here, we can feed that into our blast chamber. So I think the idea was just looking at the other way you could do it, because this could be fed into a blast chamber as well. We got You824 here for 2 months. Thank you so much for your support, my dude. Sana of Scarvis here for 29. It's been 29 months sub-age. As much as I'd like to stay, I've yet to sleep, and a nap would do wonders. Have a great day. Enjoy your rest, Sana, and thank you so much for the continued support. Alright. This is the same contraption, but slower. I think something you've got to consider here is the nature at which the trees grow. So if it's like let's put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, tree has grown, up it goes. Tree can't grow until now. Or it can, and you have to wait to push the pistons across. Like, we have to think about our tree farm input. This one, I think, would be a lot more suited. I think the way that we're supposed to do it is like that. So a tree grows, and then the next one can start growing pretty quick. Now that's too slow, isn't it? That is too slow. We just might want to look at redoing this with some redstone. Let's put a sign and make a note. We'll put it over here. Second line. Redo a comparator. I think we could do that later on. Let's put that one. Right, so we've got 4 things, and the first 2 that we're going to do are probably going to be pretty quick to get through. So we investigated some tree stuff. We might come back to it later. This idea over here, we unfortunately skipped over a way to do this really well, which Logical Geek Boy showed me. So shout outs to Logical Geek Boy. Unfortunately, when we did this test of putting a rail on top of here, it kind of messed with something that we could do. Let's go set block. Oh yeah, glass. So, if I understand it correctly, we had rails, and the rails blocked us from using the shears, but we never tested if you have a glass block, and it actually works for a full block. I wonder if it works for a slab. Like, why did it not interact with the rails? I guess we go like that. Regrow your wall! Yes! Oh! Beautiful. Okay, there we go. That was a beautiful moment, wasn't it? Right, so for some reason it doesn't like doing that through rails. I kind of want to check that again now, but you can do it for a full block. Okay. Regrow your wall! Oh, it didn't. It didn't. I've lost my magic ability. Cole Hokibia, thank you for 8 months of support. I've probably butchered that name. Noogali, thank you for 12 months. Still loving the content even after about 2 years. Awesome, man. Glad you're enjoying what we do here. WM Form, thank you for gifting subs to Anna the Snowboarder, Holy DLX, Debs, Babel Pirate, and Mr. Rifter. Y'all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in that chat. And WM, thank you for supporting our community. Right. A way to get subtitles on your... Oh, wait, this is related to something else. X the hotbar is cut off. I didn't do the resize. It skipped my mind. Please forgive me. Okay. I just regrow your wall already. We'll come back to that in a minute. I guess we can actually stay in the area for this next bit. So Logical Geek Boy showed me that what you can do is have your sheep farm... I mean, how do I want to do this? Because I need to set up all the sheep again. Right, let's start here. So you've got to send... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a sheep inside of a block that gets sheared. All the items that come out will go to the top. And this is where you then use observers to send a signal through as they're a full block, right? So a signal can come from one direction and make its way through. Now the layout in what Logic sent me was a little bit spaced out, and I'm just wondering, maybe you could get away with tiling them side by side, make it like super compact. But I think what you want to do is take advantage of having the water stream go 8 blocks essentially. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the water stream. You could have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So it makes sense for this thing to be like 4 wide. Now if you want to space it out further, I'm not sure if there's a reason why you might want to do that. Probably a good idea that the sheep... I don't know, once they're inside a block, I don't think they interact with one another. Is the rail stopping the sheep from regrowing its wall or something? Like it behaves different when it's inside a rail. Okay, we're just having a little read of chat. So... yeah, setting it up with them side by side probably isn't no different to any other way of doing this. You're also going to want your grass like this, and then you're going to want some light sources. Now this means your light sources would probably go on the edges. I think that's the reason you probably want to just space it out a bit. Like, it's cool, the idea of making it super duper mega compact, but I guess you like just put some torches on the side maybe. You'd also want grass there anyway. You'd have grass around the corners, so there's maybe some... yeah, okay, so we'll put torches. Right, we'll try and make this as compact as possible. And we'll have torches on the side. So let's get rid of those. Let's put in the observers. Okay, and that go there. I think another problem is you need glass there to contain the sheep. Then the water stream ends. I guess you could just put a row of hoppers over here. So hoppers will go at the front there. Okay. You also need glass there. So the torches would have to go up here. Then you're going to want something at this level. Actually, sorry, 1 block lower because that's where the water flows. Right. Okay, and then something at the back here just to set this off every so often. Not sure what that would be. Some sort of clock of some sort. Hey look, the wall regrew. Thanks for reminding me, chat. Interesting. Because I was going to pursue doing that with rails, right? And then it turned... Hey. And then it turned out... Huh. Because I could still technically do it with rails instead of water up top. Got a hot cup of tea here, by the way. What about glow lichen on the bottom for grass for light? Yeah, glow lichen. That's a great suggestion. Doesn't the sheep stop the cart, says Nathan. Oh, maybe that's the reason we never pursued it. You might be right. You're probably right. It'll probably be the minecart. Huh, so I'm now curious. Did we do that or not? Am I misremembering? Oh, it picks it up. Which is because I've used the wrong type of minecart. So if I do that and then go... So that's inside the glass block. Yeah, okay, so that's not a pursuable idea. Interesting. Then I guess you want a bunch of pistons and stuff for this. Power it up. This is how you do it in survival, right here. Gonna need them at that level too eventually as well. So you'd break this, lure your sheep in, and then put a block above. It would be a bit of a pain to build in survival, I think. But, you know, we'll do a bit of that and just see how it feels. Very cool. Ah. Then you make a mistake. And it's like, oh, I've got to start again, have I? It's supposed to have the strength effect on. And I did 0 instead of 255. It's a shame that you can't duplicate entities with World Edit. Now we've got to do all of that again. Sheep go there. Cool, this time I'm going to get rid of that. Is it causing me trouble? Oops. Okay, I don't think I'm going to build the whole of this thing today, just because it's pretty tedious. But you'll get the point. Let's just say we put 4 of those under each sheep. Then you got most of the components. Oh, I should probably... Ah, dang it, I should have dyed them already, right? Oh, I was also missing one back there. Uh-oh. Don't jump. Make them all rainbowy. This is just going to take forever. My inventory's going to get all... kerfuffled. That's 3 and then 4. There you go. Right, for the sake of the rest of this, I think I'm just going to stack it. Don't need that. Although we do... No, we do need light sources up the top. So yeah, actually we do need torches. One on this side, one on the other. Probably got too many entities in this world now. Right. World edit axe. No, not from there. From here to there. Need this though to be like so, and then we... I wonder if there's a command for like entity. What's E? I don't even know what it means, so I'm going to use it. E is for entity. Oh! Brilliant. Well, it's not as colourful. But, you know, it's our black and white sheep farm. What can I say? Okay, so now we need some water. Then hoppers in a chest. Yeah, look at that. All ready to go. Right, so then you need like a redstone clock. What is the slowest, most compact? Like, is there something that gets randomly ticked that doesn't require setting, like a block? Like, I know sugarcane could grow and you could detect that. That could be your clock. Tree sapling. So tree saplings. Oh, a daylight. I like this. I like the sound of a daylight sensor a little more. It's a little more structured that way. No, it doesn't really suit being in such a small space. So, like, we're gonna have that, I think. Oh, they never had shears. Oh, well, we can fix that. Stack 3. No, from here to there. Stack 3. Oh, there it was. Ah, look, things pop out the side. Right, so you need some glowstone instead of torches. I'm not also sure if they can pop out the front. It looks like they might pop out the front and skip the hoppers. Okay, so that's all filled in. Sapling, cactus, daylight sensor. Maybe you could observe a grass block under a sheep. Yeah, yeah. The only problem is, do they still eat it when they're full? Yeah. Just double checking. We could use this to make it like so that one of 4 events can hit it off. Like, this could be up to the player when they build it. Then what's the smartest way of sending the signal up? Usually it's just a redstone torch, but then that means that it's on and all 4 would have to turn off at the same time. Let's go check the front again. Actually, I think what you want to do, it's going to make a pulse, you just need to send the signal up. Let's do that again. So it doesn't go up through glass. I got to admit, I don't think the music suits the vibe. Yeah, so that works. So, oh wait, we might. There you go. See it in action. We just saw it in action. Oh, then this thing needs a roof. Hey, there goes some more. So you'll at least get the one that just ate. That's good. Right, but then the problem is at the front here we're a little too keen. And I think we can actually shift all of the water forward one block, so that's very convenient. Now, yeah, we're going to have to move the hoppers. But that's kind of it. How do I want to do this? Like, get rid of that one. There it is. There it is, in action. Super compact, 16 color wall farm. How nice is that? I like the music, says somebody. I mean, it's not bad. I just don't feel like it suits the vibe, you know? That's not necessary. But there you go. That's, you know, a full farm right there. You could probably put those down at this level. It'd probably make more... No, it doesn't really make a difference. Unless grass, like, higher light level affects the grass light. But that is pretty much it. And then you have the option of maybe having it run a little less often by changing these at the back. There you go. Rate that farm. Small footprint, fully automated, minimal redstone, right? Honey on the hoppers so the wall can't spit out. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. You could do something similar with a, let's see, with like, you know, ender chests you could put on top. Nice. That's really good. Peeps in chat like it. Yes, and like every time one regrows, it doesn't always fire, but if one at the back does, then it does. And that, I think, that's a really good contraption. You could maybe even put like double chests and have them point straight down in like that. You know, storage-wise, you're not going to run into a problem, but it fits inside that space, which is cool. Right, so that was 2 of 4 things. What did we say the other two, chat? We have the... Going to mess around with our storage in the nether and do some stuff with the allays. Should probably like turn these clocks off after just leaving them running in the world. The layer of grass blocks under doesn't help, says Nathan. It does. So when dirt turns to grass, it looks up and down and around itself in a 3x3 area. So the dirt block in the middle, let's pretend it's the honey block, looks around it, looks above, and looks below as well. And that means the more grass there is in those spaces, the better chance it has of regrowing. So technically, putting grass... Oh! That won't suffocate the sheep, and I could have it running through the middle. So it's nice to see the sheep, but that would actually make the farm run faster, or at least the dirt would regrow faster. Huh. Now I don't... Oh right, okay, maybe glowstone... I thought glowstone didn't do that. So you wouldn't put them there, but you could have them... You could only put them under grass. Right, glass, sorry. So you can't have them run through the middle. I don't know, I was thinking that. Now, we have just managed to optimize the efficiency of this farm ever so slightly. Just like that. And, no, I thought I saw somewhere else to put it, but no. Maybe, yeah, no, you could put them here as well. right? All of that optimizes the growth. Oh, we just made it even better. Okay, who remembers what the other one was from the beginning of the stream? Come on now. Do you post that farm as a video on YouTube? Yeah, this will be on my second channel. So you can see how we put it together and stuff. Glow lichen doesn't emit enough light, so the grass below is only useful at daytime. Oh, so it is rated on light levels. Okay, I need to look into that because I'm curious to know if like it means spamming torches over every single bit is the best way to go. Otherwise, we'll just do it like this. How you collect the wool, someone says. The items go up through the blocks. Right, they go up because they're inside. Look, we're about to see it in action, actually, once one of these regrows. Or eats. Let's see it in action by... Oh, I wonder if I can... Oh, beautiful. So all of those blocks just went up into the water stream. Chat, I'm waiting for you. Go on, what was that other thing that we need to do? It's so important. I should have written it down. And all the items are up there going into the hoppers at the front. I'll just sit in my world now collecting wool. Let me think back. Tree farm, sheep farm, allays and nether storage. You know, I want to do stuff with the skulk. It wasn't that. It wasn't stuff to do with our mob farms. No, we've done a mud farm. Why not expand it, says Joel. You can expand this if you want to. Okay, I'm going to look at my notes because I don't want to forget. Oh, it was the multi-fly machine. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So, want to keep our wits about us of how much time we spend on this next bit. So, this is sort of the equivalent of the working contraption over here that I can mess about with. I didn't put all of the hoppers in because it was kind of pointless, you know. So the end of the contraption, look, you can see I was testing some items. The end of the contraption goes in this direction, great. So this thing was from where we were testing goats. Oh wait, has it got barrier blocks on top of it? It's got barrier blocks up here, so we'll get rid of this. We've got a noise in the ear. It's the Snail78 for 7 months saying, hey X, I'm stuck inside recovering from COVID. Nice to have some company. Love the streams. Keep up the good work. Thank you, my dude. Hope you recover well and swiftly from the Rona. Appreciate your support. So we might come back and... Oh, do you know what? We've probably got too many goats down here. Oh, gosh! Now they're falling out of the world. Oh, dear Lord. Poor little goaties. Now we've got the space to work on this, and the space that we also need is this side of me. So let's do some counting, because this is the same as it is on Hermitcraft. 20. Actually, no, I think I reduced it. So where did I log out? I don't think I logged out anywhere near this. Okay, let's go double check. I don't want to get all this wrong. Where did I log out? Unet calls me the Redstone King. Wow, that's a title that is too glorious for me. Wait, that's... Oh, I bet someone set up like a warden prank. Oh my god. No thanks. What the heck? Right, the warden can't get me in the nether, right? That was so creepy. Oh! Almost terrified. Okay, sounds are on. Up there is how I got down here. Can I... Oh, look at me. I'm so pro. And I think... Oh, we might not be... How far out? This one doesn't have numbers on it. Look. Soup group. Oh no, this is the right tunnel. There's just no banners. Okay. So I know where to go now. With... Oh no, I do still have some more rockets. That's good. Remember this place? Yesterday's episode was so much fun. Oh, it's further this way. I think. I'm glad people really like the editing on it. It was just so much fun. Put together and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, reading the comments makes a difference as a YouTuber. You get that feedback. You're like, oh, people got it. They understood it. And oh, I just love those moments. Like it reminds me of an episode with Biffa that I did, like years and years ago, when we just went. It was like season 2 or 3 of Hermitcraft, and we went into the Nether to get ghasts, and we just spent hours, and it was like ridiculous, and like we just had the most ridiculous adventure. And it's just like that. You think you're going to go do something simple, and then it turns out to be just a whole other thing. My plan tomorrow is to stream from the server, by the way, and we've got work to do related to the episode, like prep all of this space. So what I need to do is count blocks. 1, 2, 3 on the edge. Then 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 20. We ended up going for 20 blocks. That's kind of a big deal. But yes, we'll be back on the actual server tomorrow. And what we'll be doing is working on that area and prepping it for what we're going to figure out next. Anarchy says the no cuts crack me up. Yeah, they were really good. I've done little things like that in the past, but I think that was one of my best executed ones. Like I noticed myself making a weird little noise, and I like to like edit it strange. I think I would really enjoy from not only doing that, but doing some visual stuff as well. So I'm gonna try and keep it in mind moving forward. Okay, so the first contraption that I want to build, or should I say, it's probably best that we get this like running with command blocks, so we can simulate. Let's give Xisuma command block. Cool. Loch Ness, thank you for 7 months. You've been enjoying the videos I've been putting out recently. Great, glad to hear it. That's awesome. Diamond Trash Bag, 3 months of support. Thank you so much. Okay, so this thing is was running, but it's been disabled. So now I don't know what that is. I think what I'm going to do is just attach that. Summon item. Okay, I'm going to use an external tool quickly just to help me do the rest of that command. So, summon. Let's type in item. And then I need to specify what type of item it is. There's only one item it can be, right? Count 64. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to put in this over here. We'll have it go 1 block below. That should be all we need to do. Oh, I didn't put in a minus. I could also possibly put repeat on that, and it might just do a couple of stacks at once, right? Because I was thinking about putting a bit more on here. Oh, I see the issue. It needs that momentum to throw it into the slime blocks. Okay. So we kind of need a hard coordinate, possibly. Let's figure out by pressing F3. If I go like this and like this, we're working with the third coordinate, and positive is towards there. So it's currently in the middle. If I make it go up by 0.45, it should sort of be on the edge of the slime block. But it probably won't be aligned. Huh. They pop out. Interesting. could we then do that on the opposite side? Let's try that. So if I put a negative here, we'll flip it. Let's see where they land. No, that's okay, that's okay. Like, what's the... Okay, let's get that there. I mean, I could just use like a dispenser, right? And shoot the items across, but we want to get a lot at once. So let's pick all of this up. Let's attach. Oh, dang it, I just middle clicked the wrong bit. Just trying to think about how to best set this up. Got any glow liking? Oh, you can't put it on the side of that block? Well. Okay, we'll get there eventually. So, we need like flowing water. Up at this level. Okay, then I need to give myself a command block. Gonna just put that there. Ah, actually I kind of want it to be here, yeah. (36, 164, 36, 164, 36.5, 164.5. I guess I also need the height. So it's like 15 maybe. Oh, did I put the wrong number there? Okay, that looked better. Hey! Okay. Ready to be pushed across. Excellent. Where did it go? For some reason there's all these new hoppers here. They're all locked. Good, good, good. This is exactly how it behaves in our nether. Right, now what we need to do different this time... In fact, I should really just get rid of this. Like, we don't need this in the world. What we got to do now is build a contraption to push them along. Before we even get to the stuff with the LAs, right? Oh, those are buttons. Huh. They look kind of weird. So let's see what they do. They're gonna basically need a boost, I think. So something needs to stop them and then push them along again, is how I'm thinking about it. We can actually have as much space here as we like. So let's say we leave a gap of 3, just because. Then somewhere in here is where we want to... There we go, that's to remind me what we're doing. We want to push it along a little further. Now what we don't need to do is align it. It's already aligned on the edge of this block here. So the pushing action is in this space, but it kind of needs to go down. Huh. Okay, here we go. So we need to go down as well as across. How does this work again? Yeah. Need that there. Need to create that. But we're going to need them to stop right on that block. Let's see if we can do that with this. Interesting. Right, I don't know if it will get all of its momentum, but it sort of leaves right after, doesn't it? I'm having a bit of trouble with words today. Right, so it stops there, down that goes, across that goes. That looks like a full push. So it's a simple contraption here. So we're going to bring a signal across like so to manage this at some point here. Don't you only need the piston above the slime block? Yeah. Very well spotted. In which case, I'm just wondering how bud powering might work here. Like, if you send the signal... Because now we want the signal to go from there to there. I mean, it's pretty much like it was a moment ago. Okay, so we want some redstone. We want repeaters. Probably don't want that slab. Probably don't need the water right now. And a piston, I think, is what I might need. So... let's say it works like that. Signal comes in from over here. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I can use a block, not a redstone torch. Huh. Yeah, that kind of worked how I thought it might. So we could make a double pulse, but that's not as elegant. Okay, so I think if we put a repeater here, we might still get the same result-ish. But then we don't get the bit down below. That's fine, actually. So... although that's bud powering that, it doesn't directly power it. So the repeater is essentially acting like there's a slab there. So we're not quasi-powering that. Although it gets quasi-powered here, but it doesn't get updated. So that's great. So if the redstone was... can I put this on a glass block? Let's have a look. This will probably update in the wrong order. Yeah, okay, so it updates in the wrong order, so that's no good. That, though, might prevent it getting updates. No, it doesn't. I guess it points into the block. Okay, so we also want power here, is the thing. I mean, I guess that could just be a repeater there, right? But then when it unpowers, it'll be the wrong way around. Classic redstone problem. Oh no, that's going to be one block higher. There's probably like a really easy way of doing this. Maybe if I think about using an observer block somewhere in here as well. Although I am also noticing I'm thinking like one wide, whereas this could easily come over into this space. And then we need to power it down below. This should be easy. What it is... okay, I think I kind of know where to go with this. Let's get that one block lower. Or alternatively, it could be here. So there or there. And then you just need the repeater here. And then it needs to power the other bit second. So if I put that there, in its current state it would power the piston. If I click it like that, let's get rid of that. That might be what we want. Oh no, it needs to be, okay, it needs to be separate, what I'm on about. That needs to come from the other signal. So if that's like that, that's fine. Okay, so when the signal comes across, it needs to reach both of those. Thus we need like glass or something. I should do it. Yeah, there you go. I think that can... oh, it's on 2 ticks. Very simple. Now if I move this to there, the problem is it would point into that. You know what? No, I don't really need it to be one wide. I think that's good. I think that's good. There might be a way to do this where it's just one wide instead of 2. That's what I'm curious about, I think. If you did do that, you would probably need a redstone signal at this level. Pointing in like that. So I guess that could go there and do the same thing. Because that will do the same thing now. Oh, I've lost my redstone block again. But then, in order to get like that, or maybe it can be done one wide. Yeah, that's it, one wide, I think. Oh, then the block stops them there. What a wally. Yeah, okay. I'll stick with this design. Now I've kind of forgotten. Oh yeah, so it was that with the glass behind it. Oops. Cool. All right then. So now we need the timing because there's going to be a signal over here. Let's bring this all the way up here, and oh yeah, the pulse length is something to be considered. Was that not long enough? This is the wrong way around. Ha! Why did they all jump out like that? That was kind of weird. Let's see what they do this time. Oh, wow, we're getting some funky behavior now, are we? Why would it do that? I guess the signal length is different. Well, that's obviously part of the problem. So it's a 4-tick signal, and we want to increase the duration of it. This might... Yeah, this will work. Ish. There you go. What happens now then? Yep, there you go. Right, finally we get there. Just takes a bit of time, doesn't it? We've had some noises in the ear. Diamond Trash Bag, thank you for 3 months. And FLN Real Wiss, 11 months with the Prime. Thank you so much for using the Prime on me. I appreciate it. Peeps, if you didn't know, you can use the Amazon Prime to subscribe to someone on Twitch. And we've got 900 peeps tuning in. Be sure to hit the follow button if you're enjoying the Redstone. I plan on doing this periodically and continuing doing Hermitcraft stuff, which we're doing tomorrow. Alright, so now that we got that set up, this allows me to continue our storage system straight across for another 20 blocks, right? And now what we're going to do is work with the allay. Yay! So I had this idea of an allay catching contraption, but I don't think we're going to bother with that today. I think we're going to get straight to the business. Let's also get flint and steel together. Hey, Pillow W! Thank you for using the Prime on me. Appreciate it ever so much. Thanks for supporting the channel. Okay, leave that there. I understand extent none of this, but keep doing Redstone, man, says Kalo Cat. I'll do better to explain it as we go along. Still 20. Did I make it 23? 20. Oh, I should have stacked 19. Like that, so... Ha! And Slytros here for 36 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Isn't that 3 years? Goodness me. X is 23 long. You forgot the 3 at the start. Oh, dang it. Well, I will have to remember that when building it on Hermitcraft, right? Because all I got to do then is just scale the redstone so there's a little bit more delay, etc. We should be good. I've made a derp there, but that's... Oh, now we want our little derp animation. Oh, gosh. Dopamine in my brain. I feel good now. Oh, I feel really good. Look at that. I was waiting all stream for this. I'm not here for smarts, no. So yeah, like coppers, now we're going to use cauldrons. I think the allay will be able to fit inside of a cauldron. That's what I was thinking. We should also think survival when we do this stuff a little bit more. So, we're in the business of picking up diamonds today. Should be no shortage of those. So if we have an allay here, give it a diamond. Diamond for the homie. And then... Right. Dude, no! No! Okay. Oh, you're on fire! Okay, so the diamond was a bad choice of item. Clearly. Look, I want that diamond back, you. Oi! No, oh gosh! Don't make that. Oh, do you know what? You're a beautiful little creature, but I can't hit you. Oh yeah, that's a whole probably thing that they added. I'm just gonna get another allay and let that one do its thing, you know? Okay, so. Over here, buddy! Over here! Oh, you are a disappointment. Yeah, oh, now you decide. Come on! Oh my god. Is it because it's in the cauldron? That it can't... oh, maybe it can't see the item because it's in a block. Thanks. Goodness me, that's a lot of diamonds. How many did you have? Right. In which case... let's go ahead and put a button next to it. Experiments with allays. That's what we're doing today. So, it should, though... Technically, that's in a block, right? Oh, I want to press the button! Ooh, that was close. So maybe if you get the allay and in the space above it and use a piston, perhaps that's the better way to do it. So now we'll mess about with... I guess you just want to like have the allay fly through there and then press the button in time, kind of thing. We do really need to figure this stuff out. Like, if we're gonna build these contraptions, right? They need to be easy-ish. Where's the one with the redstone, though? Over here, mate. Over here. Oi! Redstone! Now, Snappy! Go in there and get that one. You're supposed to be good at this. Maybe it doesn't like cauldrons. Maybe it's like allergic to it. It knows it's like, I see that's on a cauldron, no thanks. I've got to admit, like, this is kind of annoying. They were really, really good when I was messing around with them in the snapshots. You know what? I'm in 1.19, so in 1.19.1 they'll have way better pathfinding and stuff. So I'm not sure if I should just rely on that working. Let's now quit and load up 1.19.1. Because I think that's probably the smartest way to figure out how to do the next bit. Don't you think? Robbie Wolf, thank you so much for the Prime subscription, my dude. Appreciate your support. Is there a plan, set date to get Hermitcraft onto 1.19.1, says Martrini. We are updating to 1.19.1 tomorrow, whether Mojang have released it or not. If they haven't released it, we'll find a way. Should be good just to use this world. Right, let's switch over. Should now be able to see it. Cut off hotbar and all. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Alright. Oh, look. This is a place where you find allays. But it's also a nice flat area. So let's go for the allay. With the redstone and the cauldron. We need a piston. We need a button. We might be able to use that trapdoor. You know, we've got to take it all the way back now that we're in the next update. So piston. A button, redstone block, probably all very useful. Glass, that's the other thing. Want to be able to see what's going on, right? Okay. So the first test we tried to do was like this. Can we get you in there and put this on top? Oi! Oi! Yes. Oh. Look. I think we might be learning that it doesn't like cauldrons. Oh, no. Are you going for the cauldron? What are you going for? Dude, item on the ground. Hello? Oh, what's up with this guy? Do your job. Did something break in pre-release 4? Like, the heck? Get rid of those mobs. What if I'm in survival? What's up with you? What's going on? Yeah, pick it up! Mob grief? Let's have a look. You know what? You know what? It probably is, because this is the world in which I record the snapshot videos, and that was one of the things I needed. Top comment. Henrique PTA, comment of the day. Well remembered. Yes. So this is a world from a snapshot video, and of course they added that game rule. I mean, it goes close, but it doesn't really go inside. But now look at it. It like sits there for a second. So pretty sure the way we're going to do this... Oh, do you know what? It might be smart to go one block higher. Yep, that's what I want, I think. Not that. Put that there. And then we'll set up this. Which might be a bit complicated to do in the Nether. Right. So you have to go in there. Uh-huh. Oh! Easy. Now. That's interesting. I think we can continue our testing from this point on, but we do need them to now give the items. So, here's what I'm thinking. When it tries to give it... Uh-huh. Ooh. Okay, I think it will be able to pick up whatever's on top of this trapdoor. Were they the ones? Let's just do that again. Okay, the other one might have came across and like yoinked the fourth. That looks really promising. So I reckon it will be able to pick up. Let's get some ice. So if we have ice here, and it's on the edge of that box, hitbox. Oi! I'm doing experiments! No! Okay, there's one thing that you can't do very easily in this game, and that's kill allays. Even in creative mode, it's difficult. Okay. That's terrific. So you hit that every so often. Now, the thing is, both of those are now hooked up to that. You might be able to tell I've thought about this a lot. You can occlude the note block, right? Now, in terms of redstone, we power one of these blocks every so often to refresh its memory. So that's going to be a redstone cooldown thing. We can put blocks like that all around it. So I think that'll let us set them up tileable, right? That's what I think. If it will happen or not, I'm not sure. But now let's go into the other world, because I think we've got what we need. Ice in the bucket, says WM Form. In the bucket? Ice in the bucket. What's the bucket? Do you mean the cauldron? Could just power them all in the same tick. Powering them is like a very novel thing at this point in time, right? Sorry. Oh, they dead. I'm sorry. Okay. Right, so we need an alley in there and a trapdoor on top, which is something we can do in survival. We'll probably give it the item we want for the filter first. Nice. Okay. Now... Okay, I immediately think of a solution. Good one, brain. Good one! Let's see. Now the item should go straight past. And it kind of lets you see the LA a bit, which is super cool. So... Now, the one thing we haven't done is given it an item. For this stream... Ooh. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, okay. So if I now go into this mode, it pushes me out. Fair enough. Try again. There might be like a split second where I can click on it. I should probably pick what item first. Okay, diamonds. Let's do that. Actually, I don't think I want to do that yet. Let's... Okay. Expand by 1. Where'd my axe go? Stack, let's say we just set up 10. Right? 10 item filters. I don't think I'm ready. Yeah, I'm not ready. There we go. So now we go into the first one, because we want those allays duped. Okay, and then I'm going to click. I think it worked. I think I gave it one. Yep. Okay, so that one's now picking up diamond. Oh, it picked up the whole stack! What a champ. But now it's full. So now we need it to drop off those items. We'll put our hoppers like this. Oh, did it? Was it dropping them off because I was nearby? Oh, that's... I don't know if I can trust that behavior because we're in a test world, right? And I'm nearby. 21. If I go close, is that why? It's trying to give them to me. If I go away... It's no longer trying to do that. If I go close again. Wow. Dude, how many does that hold at once? Kind of looked like it didn't pick any up that time. Okay, it got them that time. Not that time? I thought they could only hold a stack. It kind of felt like it gave me way more than a stack, but it's probably because it gives them to me at one at a time. Okay then, so... This is very promising so far. Now what we need is the note block, the wall block. Loopy Canis, thank you for 18 months of support. That is 2 years right there. Very much appreciated. Now we need like a redstone signal every so often, so... Let's get a redstone torch. Not using those anymore. A wall above the cauldron might make the LAs easier to access. That's a terrific idea. Yeah, yeah. Nice one, Lucro. Wall torch? What is a wall torch? I need to find out now. Stone brick wall. Yeah, that's a better idea. This would then connect to that, wouldn't it? Okay, I like that. Yeah, then you put that there and have that there. And now it's tileable, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and put these here because we're probably going to move that across copy and paste style. No, wait, I want to there. Is that right? Yep. Oh, one more. Okay, and we didn't put these underneath, that's fine. So that should power the note blocks. Now, I don't know if that actually activates them. There's a way to check. Right, this hasn't put any more in. So, maybe what we need... Right, and then it goes. But will the one that's next... Wait, didn't we copy... Oh, do you know what? When I stacked all of these, I didn't actually use the E for entity. So, take that back. Okay. Stack 8-E for entity. Oh, dang it. No, expand 1, then do that. Yeah, there you go. We got any double allays or something like that? No, it looks all good. Right, so the idea is to occlude the sound, which might means you need the blocks here. Huh. Definitely need a slower clock. Maybe make it tuneful, give it a melody. And it can't help but feel like you need a block there, but that would stop the things as well. We could also put the note blocks lower down. So we need now we need to investigate their behavior a bit more. So if I go ahead and copy this, when that block gets powered, so will this one. So now we want a count of, let's make it like 3 at a time. Okay, let's go look at the totem. Totem of Undying. Like that. So now 3 of those should also... It might summon them as a group, like 3 items, which is like illegal or like not proper Minecraft. Let's go ahead and put 2. Or 3 like that. So we know we're gonna get 3 at a time. Okay. So now, coming back over here, we've got 2 item types to test. And there goes the totem with it. Right, excellent. So we'll come over here, we'll give you a totem. Which I believe it now has. Clear that out. I saw one get picked up. Yep. Okay, now let's try... You're going to do diamonds. You're going to do totem. Diamonds. Totem. Interesting. Don't have these here, do we? Does it pick up more than one at once? No. Okay, so this one here doesn't appear to be picking up totems and they're going past. Let's double check that it's holding one. Whoops. Okay, it's definitely... Now, it looks like it's looking at the next note block. And that one almost looks like it's trying to throw it to the first. So I think that the note block occlusion thing is not working. So let's revise, and then we should see all of this bit behave better once we have. Okay, so I think what we need is to have these all 1 block lower. And let's just start with a few at the beginning. I think it might work better like that. So you have it over the gap. Okay, let's also stop these ones from making sound, because you have to wait like 30 seconds, don't you? Yeah, I reckon... You might also need them like this. Anyway, they're not getting powered, so let's work on that next. You can use half a note block by using 1 per 2 allays. Yes, yes, that's a good observation. That might again cause a bit of a problem. Yeah, we'll come back to that. I just want to see if it's possible with 1 to begin with, I think. Get rid of all that. Right. The way we test this is just by seeing what they're doing in here. So that's not good. Yeah, this is not doing the totem. So it's still trying to communicate with one of the note blocks back here. How do we like fully occlude it and power it? That's the thing. So let's say we go and put note block here. No, we have to put it one lower. Let's say both of those work on that one note block. Now, we should be able to occlude it like this. What we got? Like, we got blocks everywhere at this point. Maybe you also need that there, I don't know. Where's my axe? What am I doing? There, I think? Yeah, and then... Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so they're sort of the same. Ooh. No, it's somehow it got 1 in there, probably when we were in the middle of changing stuff. Okay, thoughts, chat? I'm going to turn it over to all of y'all. Devin Crate says, allays bind to the closest note block if they are powered in the same tick. Alright, okay, so... maybe we don't even need all of this wall stuff, right? Back to basics. Let's give that a try then. So I'm going to put that there. Going to ignore this and use this side of it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we're going to have to do manually here, I think, for a second. Oh, thank you for all the items. Dang. Let's start again like that and go... Here's the thing then, we're going to be limited by the signal strength, right? See, it doesn't actually get as far as back here. So that would only work for 7 of them. Let's see if it's even working. We might have to give it 30 seconds. Okay, 2 in there, that's promising. The first one isn't... Wait, no. That one isn't picking up any diamonds at the moment. Oh, the redstone stops them from making sound. You want to keep it off for 30 seconds first to unlink all the allays. Okay, so... Right, so we need to let it cool down for 30 seconds, and they might all have the same data from the... Yeah, from the thing. Also, is that right? Do we need to just put it like this? Sorry, put the redstone over here so it's not on the note block? Ah, let's read chat more then. Okay. You can put the allays in the space between the cauldrons. Right, but if I have to power them all in the same tick, I can only have 15 together using that. Anyway, let's give them 30 seconds to cool down. And try again. With no redstone on top of the note blocks. And then this thing is just like annoyingly like one block too close. Let's just move it over. That's basically all I need to do. Do that. Right, that seems to me like it's more than 30 seconds, right? So is this going to reset it? Use insta repeaters. I do not know what insta repeaters are. Oh, that's not good, is it? Okay, did that sort them all out? I mean, you have a totem over here. Just looks like the first two again. So does this mean we have to actually reset the allays? Because remember, I did the entity thing before they had a note block. Okay, I think I'm going to... Got to start this bit again, basically. Now, if we go grab the LA spawn egg... I wonder if I can put it directly into the cauldron. That would be good. Oh, thank goodness for that. That's what we should have done all along. Okay, so now we got a whole bunch of them, right? Whole bunch of items coming through, but none of them have been configured. So the next thing we do is now they should all be hooked up to their own note block. That clock could obviously be better if it were a lot slower. Anyway, none of them have got items yet, so we need to clear out all of this. Okay, good. Right, so we'll go totem, diamond, totem, diamond. I think I missed one with the diamond. Right, now I'll get out of their way. Just for a moment. That's looking promising. That's looking very promising. Let's see if this one picks up that third totem. It did, or did it? 3. 4. Okay, it looks like it is working. Maybe we need one more to pick them up. Or it could be because they're now full that they're struggling. It'd be cool if we had like a void chest in this game, just for creative. Okay, we kind of need like more items coming across, but I think we kind of done it here. Okay, I can't actually look into those, but the emptiness of these will probably help us a bit. Wow, okay. And the other idea is that we could put them tileable even closer together. come over here, add a torch. Right, put one there. We're oh yeah. What are we gonna set these items to? Redstone. Dang it. Let's go with emeralds and redstone. Maybe we'll just lower the counts on these as well, just to do our testing a little different. In fact, I'm gonna lower the count on that one as well. So now we need redstone and emeralds, and give those to the last two. Right, and at some point we should start to see that all the items get picked up. Oh, dang it, it works! Yes! Woo! Not one item made it off. And I'm not going to test it, but I'm pretty sure we can repeat that with extra note blocks and allays. Now let's also, I'm going to leave this running, but I'm going to do this, because I don't like the sounds, and I'm pretty sure with, like, you have to have the sound, right? Like, you can't get away with them not getting activated. So, I need to nip to the loo. That means you're not allowed to go anywhere. I mean, literally, you're not allowed. It's illegal. Okay? Don't go anywhere. We'll be back to do the fourth and final project of today's stream. But dang, wasn't that awesome? We got the LA stuff working. So, when I come back, we'll be able to see if the 30-second thing has affected them and all that. Right. Be right back. While I was away, something did occur to me. Okay, I want to see what's going on down the end here. So, yeah, they're no longer picking it up. So you have to hear the sounds. That's one annoying thing. You have to hear the sounds. Maybe we put glass blocks underneath or one of the quieter tones. I think bone blocks. Bone blocks are quite subtle. Also, the position of the... Okay, I don't know what sound I used. The position of that means we can put a barrel here and then chests, just like we have in our storage system. What I realised while I was away is that you could power this from the middle, right? Oops. And then it would go 15 blocks in either direction, so we can cover a full stretch of the hacked ice. But then you could time it so when the signal arrives here, it arrives in junction with the bit before it. So it should actually be pretty easy to coordinate all the note blocks firing off at the same time. Then you just want that 30-second timer sorted out. Use hay bales maybe. Do hay bales have a sound? Let's find out. Anyway, another very productive stream. But my friends, let me just tell you, my commentary, my explanation of what we're doing has probably not been that great today. Let's hear it. No. Yeah, I've been a bit under the weather with the meds that I'm on. I just do not have the same amount of energy as normal. I've really felt it trying to do workouts, and Not only that, I'm having a curry later today, takeaway. Alright. Haven't had one in ages, so I've had a lot of exercise and a small meal, and I'm feeling pretty knackered. I am Bluey GU. Thank you ever so much for the cheers and the biddies. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you. Now you need to make a tune with it, says True Totem. We can't make a tune because they have to fire at the same time. What we could try and do is make a chord, but I'm probably not going to do anything like that. Yeah, so these meds, like, oh, they just make me feel a bit under it. Only a little bit, but it's enough to get in the way kind of thing. Like, it's not particularly unpleasant or a problem, but it is when you try and work out. Anyway, right, what we're going to do next is build a flying machine for a type of farm that I have wanted to do for a long time now. But there's like a missing component to it, which I kind of figured out today, like, this is how we do it, right? Let's grab some... which block do I like the most out of those ones? Let's go with the grey one. Actually, no, I'm going to go with the purple one. Important decisions, peeps, important decisions. I mean, what is the best looking non-movable block in this game? I'm not sure. Right, we're going to need some redstone. Probably going to need obsidian at some point. Don't need observers for this, no. Okay, that's 11 blocks. I think that's the most it can push, right? I think I might be missing something here. Hang on a second. What am I forgetting? Oh, okay. It's this way that it works. I think. Let's grab a redstone block. Oh, do you know what? Oops. Yeah. That's the way it works. Okay, right. Excellent. So, with that, this is a flying machine that doesn't break. So what we have to do is power each side one than the other. And I think actually we don't need any obsidian because this will do. Okay, now I'm gonna need to power this. Let's say we've got our clock here in the center. Is that actually the center? This thing's 11 wide. Yeah, it feels like the center. Probably gonna want that there, that here. And then maybe if we put a block there, it means signal can go an extra block further. Then we need something to alternate this. So I think you're probably going to find one side has some extra repeaters. Then in this space we're going to want to put down a clock. I don't like this block with redstone on top of it. They don't fit. Hedgehog403, thank you ever so much for 16 months of support, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, let's do that, and redstone torch. Nope, of course not. Of course not X. Maybe a target block. No. No. Oh, I want to make this thing like super fast. That's almost good enough. If I just... It's actually just the sort of clock that you make for repeaters, right? I was just thinking about it differently. Yeah, so you could actually just use one of those. Okay, so that's, you know, that's a start. Okay. The problem with this is... Oh, that might pulse just right. Ah, and it goes back automatically. Brilliant. Now, this is the type of flying machine that when you log out of a world, it doesn't break because you're powering it with redstone. 2 observers would work, right? I think that would be too fast. Let's find out. Okay, yeah, I don't want to do that. That's going to be too fast. But if we attach a repeater... I mean, we could try, but I think it's too fast. Yeah, too fast. So that's not the way to do it. Anyway, what we got works fine, right? It could be that this could be sped up. Ah, it works until it doesn't. Wait, no, what am I on about? I've put the wrong thing in place. Is that slightly faster? Ah, then it burnt that out. Fair enough. Now it's just having fun. So that seems to be it. That seems to be it right there, doesn't it? Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, here's the next problem. At some point, the signal strength is going to run out, right? Now, I'm not entirely sure what to do at that point, because you need the signal to go in both... actually, I don't think you need it to go in both directions. Let's find out. Let's find out what happens when we have a repeater here. I have a feeling it might break. I mean, it's not just that you need to extend the signal, it's that it also needs to power this bit, right? You could get rid of a repeater and set one side to 2 ticks, says Scytherax. No, you can't. You need to send the 1 tick pulse through. That's the reason it's working the way it is. Oh, you mean in the clock? Okay. Yeah, I could. Like that. Anyway. Power from the other side as well. Nope, that's not the way we can do it. Well, technically I could, but like I want to make this thing go long, like so it can go a long distance. So we need it to be able to traverse across this space and back again, which I don't think it will do. Just like this. Let's find out. Interestingly, it doesn't get stuck and it comes back. You can make a 0-tick repeater with pistons and redstone blocks, is no. Possible, but I don't know how to make those. Sugarcane Farms, says Shrek's dad. Well, that's something I wanted to get to later, is that we could brainstorm all the different types of farm we can add to it. Set the repeater 1 block wider so there is no gap. Yeah, but then it'll back power, right? Like, you have to have a gap between the redstone. That being said, it could be possible to bud power the Would that bud power? Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Would that bud power the piston? No. So I guess no. This block gets powered, and the repeater technically sends an update to the piston. It's like that could almost work, but it doesn't. Repeater facing out and around, someone says. I don't know quite what that means. Out and around. Why not have the repeater on the same level as the redstone? Don't know. I don't know. You need to like power the block. Like I think the redstone wire isn't actually doing anything. Is the way to look at it. It's the block that's powering. So like, how do we continue with the block powering? If the redstone comes down by 1, it doesn't power what's alongside it. So that needs to stay there. Target blocks. I don't think they... target blocks, so... Okay. I mean, I don't think it's the target block that's necessary here, but... Well, now it's got stuck. Uh-oh. What I was thinking was... like that, if that's the end of the line, it powers the block. Whoops. Okay, so now I need to get this to go... Yeah, I think we kind of need to turn this off when it breaks, right? What are we doing now? Oh! Can't use the target block. Nice idea, but you can't use it. Dang it. Repeater at same level as redstone. Target block below repeater. Redstone next to it, powered by second repeater, says Cybot. Not sure I follow, but let's try and do that. Repeater at same level as redstone. Target block is below repeater. And restore next to it, powered by second repeater. I'm not really sure I follow. But here's the problem as I see it. We need a consistent row of blocks being powered at the exact same time. We might get away with a delay from a repeater. So how is it that we get... Or maybe... that might work. And then you need a repeater somewhere to bring it to this. Maybe, like, what if the repeater is here then? And does that next bit? I mean, that sort of looks like it might work. Make the circuit above and in the middle so it powers both ways. Make the circuit above and in the... I don't know what you mean by that. Let's try this on the opposite side though. It might need to be like not parallel, but like off by one block or something. Okay, so that's where the repeater is. Right, I don't even know if this like can be restarted yet. Well, it went past. Okay, so that doesn't work, but... Is the delay the problem? Is there something else going on here? You forgot a redstone line, did I? Oh, I did. I spotted. It didn't make a difference though, sadly. It is the 1 tick delay. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised it's the one. I mean, what if you made it a 2 tick delay? Because then, if it's sort of on a pulse, right? The delay might help. Nah, it's still getting stuck there. Okay, okay. Okay. We ain't sussed it out yet, have we? 4 tick delay, someone reckons would work. Okay, so let's try that and then probably give up on it. There's your 4 ticks. Oh yeah, you can actually see. Okay, that's curious because we can physically see this side and that side are pulsing at the same time. So that means that we've achieved what we set out to do, but it don't work. I'm going to reset this though and just see if it might... Look, it's not... Okay, it wasn't in its functional state, so that might have reset it. No. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm not sure quite what to do then. Because we need something going on. It might not like being directly powered, says Spooky Dokie. Well, it does, because that's how the whole thing works, right? It gets directly powered. Maybe have 2 lines per side and have the lower one have the repeaters. You're off by 1. No, they're clearly firing at the same side, right? Please just offset one side. They both need a way to get the signal. I mean, they're blinking at the same time, right? Yeah, they gotta be blinking at the same time. Otherwise, I don't know. Right, maybe we can try to simplify things here again. Let's get away from all this craziness. Like, we know why it don't work. So, you know, like, it's this block here, basically. And then that would technically power it. Does it actually reach there? We're 1 shy. That looked like it took it a block further. So now that one needs redstone. Let's reset it. So close. Maybe they do need to be offset, though. Loop the signal on a second line with 4 1-tick repeaters, says Pen. I mean, that's actually what we've already done. I'm a little surprised that way didn't work. That felt like it should have worked. Hedgehog! Did we read you out? I think we did. No, I think I might have missed that. Hedgehog! 403, thank you for 16 months of support, like 15 minutes ago. We've been so zoomed in on this, I don't know what to do. Redirect redstone with a button to stop bud powering. I'm not sure which bit of the circuit is being bud powered though, right? I don't really see a solution for this. Where's the bud powering occurring? Unless the repeater itself is causing an issue. So... Okay, not quite. No. It feels like you need to offset one side by one, says Bob. Well, would you? Because it works when it already works. So what we have to do is continue all the blocks getting powered, right? It doesn't make sense that it would get offset because then this part would function different to that one. Have a second line from the start. There's 4 1-tick repeaters just below to power below. No, we've already done that one. We've already tried that. I'll have to think on it a bit more because I don't fully understand how... Well, I do understand how it's being powered, just don't understand what the solution are. Right, let's turn this thing off. I'm gonna go back down to sitting down. I'm feeling a bit knackered. Let's now brainstorm all the things that this farm can interact with, because I thought of something else the other day and I didn't write it down because it was such a great idea. Of course I'm not going to forget. Something else that interacts with a flying machine for harvesting, and I'll probably look at the menu and figure it out. Okay, so reset all of this. Sugarcane and sands. Dripstone works with here. Cactus technically would. So sugarcane and dripstone and possibly cactus. Bamboo, yep, bamboo would be one. Chorus, yeah, chorus. Can't remember if that one was on the list or not, but that'll definitely be on there. Okay, I'll just put the bamboo on sand, because you can do that. Weeping and twisting vines, glowberries, yeah, we'll get through. Oh, there was something that I was like, oh, I can't. Oh, now I remember what it was. Mangrove leaves, because propagules will grow on them, right? No? Oh no, you can't. Okay, you bone mill it, but they will naturally grow. I think they grow on ones that you place down by hand, right? So you could have those in the farm. That's the one I thought of in the flying machine. Okay, so we had some vine ideas. Unfortunately, you can't do regular vines. That'll go there. That'll go here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items so far. I'm sure there's more. I think we're probably going to find what we're looking for in here, actually. It's a bit overkill to farm propagule that way when it's much easier to make a one-block farm with a couple of pistons. I think you're missing the point. We're growing as many things as we can in one farm was the idea. Yes, it would be not the best choice. I mean, what I learned about farming those things is you don't need a lot of them. Maybe you do for aesthetics, but like even then you don't need crazy amounts. When you chop down a mangrove tree, you pretty much get back a couple of propagules, and they're so easy to bone mill that like you really don't need to farm them en masse. Now, if they could be crafted in something, that would be a great way to make them usable en masse. You could perhaps time this farm, like you could deliberately build it underground where you have a bunch of budding amethysts at a certain height so that the flying machine knocks off a couple of those when it goes through. That would be a fun little thing to add along the way. So I think I'll actually include that, so when we pick a location we can take advantage of that. What have I forgotten, peeps? Kelp. Yes, kelp. Good one. I actually found a way better kelp farm design. Or should I say one that uses something... Oh, so that's something I wanted to test today. Oh, I've been sent some screenshots. I'll check them out in a minute. I was going to put blocks like this and like that, and then see what happens with water in the farm. Or the flying machine even. So we won't get around to that today. Let's put down a sign that we want to test water. So yeah, we've got the kelp. That'll be another one in here. Potentially some budding amethysts. Okay. Chat, let's get another round of suggestions. What about bone milling for grass and flowers? How does that work again? I think your flying machine has to have blocks attached underneath it, which ours doesn't. So technically I could reduce the size of this, put glass underneath, and we could do that. So I'll put it in as like a potential. I actually think that could be interesting. Like I've done flower farms and stuff the other way so many times that the idea of like how can we make a farm that just farms a stupid amount of stuff like is kind of more interesting now. Root some rooted dirt. Now that would require additional contraptionage. Dripstone is already here. Pumpkins and melons can be farmed with flying machines. They probably can, but maybe not in the way this is set up, right? Especially if we're going to attach glass blocks underneath, so I don't think we'll do that. Mr. Crink, thank you ever so much for a donation saying, hey, my server has been having trouble getting custom models to work without the use of Optifine. I heard you guys use a mod to make that work, and I was wondering if you could tell me what the mod is called. It's called Custom Roleplay Data Pack, and I believe it's on GitHub. So if you search for those, you should find it. Thank you so much for the donation, my dude. Yeah. So Optifine is like a modded solution for custom models, and what we have is a vanilla solution. So the data pack makes it work. Sorry, the data pack makes it work. There's two data. There's a resource pack and a data pack. The resource pack is the one you make. Okay, are we not forgetting anything? I'm sure there's like one more thing. Go through them on. No. Oh! No. If you used bone meal, you could technically make it farm sea pickles too. I might... Okay, so when we had a suggestion for like pumpkins and melons, like the idea is that the machine just flies back and forth, right? You could perhaps stop it and then another machine comes out and takes blocks that have stuck to the sticky blocks, right? You can up the contraptionage level a bit. We could make it so that when this thing approaches, we get a redstone signal, or maybe we detect it going by, and we then bone mill some sand so that we get sea pickles. Is that how that works again? Waterlogged? I'm pretty sure it's waterlogged. Let's put in some sand. Actually, I might be misremembering here. I think that just gives you grass, which you need to pick up as the player. Do sea pickles generate on a particular block or something underwater? Coral blocks, yeah. I think you're right. So let's go grab some coral blocks. Put the water over the top. Bone meal. Funky bone meal. Seagrass. I'm thinking this is probably less likely to work. No, it's not that, is it? You have to be in a warm ocean biome. Right, I think I'll rule that out then, because that then means... Well, I have to not be near my base. I kind of want to build this in my base, so we won't go that route. Now we got as far as sea pickles, which is not very far. Mushrooms, I don't think we're looking at anything there. So again, you could perhaps bone meal some netherrack on the way, but we've already built that farm this season. I'm starting to feel like it should be done just for the fun of it. I mean, we are going to bone meal flowers, right? It's not called that, is it? It's Nilium, that's it. So I'll put in like Nilium here. And then we'll put some stuff on it. Although, does that stuff need to be... No, it doesn't need to be harvested by the player, because the farms that I built pop these off without player interaction. So those will be farmed in here. Sugarcane we've got, kelp we've got. Moss and things like that, I mean... No, I don't think that'll integrate well. Again, you could technically add it, but like, I think you want to keep the level of extraness kind of simple. Like, you know, bone milling the flowers so they're there and then it sweeps over them. That's kind of simple. And then I don't really see anything else here. Right, and then when it comes to blocks in this game, only pumpkins and melons are like farming blocks, right? Or blocks that appear as the result of a farm. Trees technically do. Okay, nothing in redstone, transport, miscellaneous. Anything here that is part of a farm? Wheat and seeds are, but not for this type. I'm thinking we've covered most of it now. Yeah. Yeah, that looks all good. No, we're good, we're good. Right. Then food, no. Oh, glowberries. Ha! There's another item. However, that being said, I don't think they work for flying machines the way we want them to. There might be like there's an odd ingredient in here that might be related to something. No. Okay, so the last thing is glowberries. Now, I don't think these work. Come over here. So if I go random tick speed, okay, game rule, random tick speeds, 20. The pickles are still possible, X. They are, but I don't want to build it in a warm ocean, right? Cocoa beans on logs. You have to replant them manually, so no, unfortunately. What are we going to go for? 300? 3,000? These don't grow, do they? Oh, they do. They do, okay. That's one thing. Oh yeah, you can see by how quickly that changes what's going on here. Okay, so that grew with glowberries there. Maybe I'm mistaken about this. Okay, they can grow past having a glowberry, but for some reason, at some point, they reset. Okay, now let's simulate a flying machine for a second. I'm gonna do this. Let's go to the other side. Okay, get a bunch of blocks, get a lever. Oh, miscalculated that. Right, what happens when we do this? Okay, you're a regular piston. I understand. I don't know how I made that mistake. Sometimes these things happen in life, you know. So we did get one glowberry drop, but I think it was when the thing itself was hit. So we've got quite a few there, but none at the level of the slime block. Oh no, they drop off. Ah, I thought this worked differently for some reason. So we can farm glowberries too. Interesting. Now each section of this flying machine, remember we can do something like this, which might not be perfect, but it can like come into a new area with different conditions, so we can have a big hole below the flying machine and have tons of this going on. Also, look at our cactus farm. Dang, so much cactus. Yeah, let's slow that thing down. Yeah, okay then, glowberries. Glowberries are on it. And peeps, if you think of anything else that could be a part of this farm, you're going to have to tweet it at me. As for this thing, I'll look at the solutions I've been sent in my Discord channel. And apparently for the sea pickle farm, you have to bone meal a sea pickle on a coral block for them to spread around. Ah, so we could have them spread out. Okay, so we can do sea pickles. So we have like seeders that spread out to the sides, and then these things will... Yeah, okay. Right, I do feel like we have to make a decision about if these have glass attached to the bottom or not, because if we have... Yeah, look at this. No, it would work, it would work. Okay, so we've got to make a decision about having glass to include flower farm. I think I might go for it. And then we've got the sea pickle thing. How am I going to... I'm just going to put that there as a reminder. Sea pickles are also part of the equation. With a dispenser. So we're already using bone meal in other parts, so I don't see any harm in that. Maybe we can also build an additional contraption that can like send a minecart with bone meal around to fill everything up. That would be pretty cool. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's skip that. 11, 12 items plus 2 multi-farms. So we'd be getting like a crazy amount of stuff out of this. Sprouts won't work, X. You need to change those to roots and fungi. Oh yeah, that's the one thing we won't get. So we'd get 4. I know why. You have to do that player. So it'll basically be this sort of stuff, right? So we'd get 4 items there. So what was the count? Like 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16 plus however many flowers there are in there. So it could be like a 20 plus item farm. Azalea bushes and moss carpets. So are we now thinking about things we can bone meal? So if I go ahead and attach... Oh my goodness me. This might take it to the next level. If I do the simple thing like I'm going to do with the flower farm and have the bone meal go like underneath this thing, right? Then we get all of that. Okay, that'll be a part of it too. So now we've just upped the amount of items, maybe to somewhere like 22, 23. X, the chorus farms. It's a pain to shoot the buds with a bow for replanting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have to replant. Okay, now I'll knock that one out. I don't think that's actually... Yeah, that's not doable. Okay. So we're down an item. Again. If anyone thinks of it, you can tweet it at me. You can tweet it at me. Mushrooms, says Sister. Mushrooms can spread in the dark? Oh my goodness me. Okay, we have to investigate including that too. That might be like really inefficient and tricky. But they do spread in the dark. I'm going to put that down as probably more of a maybe. But like if you had one of these in darkness, which I can't place, so we're going to put mycelium here. You would be able to spread them from the sides, and then the flying machine could come across and pick them up. So that might be possible. Right, there we go. El Mango tested shrooms, they spread very slowly. I know they do. It does feel like the least exciting of all of these to put in. The other one will give you lots of items. This one probably won't, but it'd be fun just to try and line it up with that. But there you go. So that's going to be like a mega project we do on Hermitcraft this season. As I said, I'll be looking into the redstone solutions off camera and stuff for the things we tried today. By the way, we've got 1,250 peeps tuned in. Be sure to hit the follow button if you haven't done so already. I'll be back again with Hermitcraft tomorrow. On Monday, we're probably going to do a thing. Wow, I'm great with the words, aren't I? What are we going to do on Monday? I've totally forgotten. A puzzle game, that was it. Puzzle game. Anyway, big thanks to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Thank you as always for your support. Thanks to all the peeps gifting subs, all the mods, the patrons. Y'all be appreciated. And I'll see you here again soon. Just picking out a random channel to raid, because that's what we do, right? Right, I've got a random channel for you that I'm going to send you to today. Here we go. That's it. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.